I really don't want to make this video. And I know that's not a great way to start a YouTube video, but it's going to be the most honest, and this is kind of about an honest journey here. About a week and change ago was Rebound, which is the home version of Unbound. What it's supposed to be is a do-it-yourself gravel ride. I don't know if they want to call it a race or not, but they try to tie it in with Unbound, so sure, we'll call it a race. I'm a racer, ooh. So the way it works is that you're supposed to organize your own gravel ride in your own backyard. They have rules. If I roll my eyes any harder, I'll see my brain. Last year I did the Glacial Drumlin Trail, and that was fun, but they want to do the same thing year after year, right? So I did a lot of planning, I did a lot of research, and I figured I'd go find myself some Chicago gravel, which is possible if you really are flexible with your definition of Chicago. I should probably talk about Chicagoland area at this point. So Chicagoland, it's not necessarily in Chicago. It's pretty much anything from Milwaukee to Springfield, roughly speaking. So we're being very generous by calling this all Chicago gravel, but it's about as close as you're going to get. So I rode my bike down to Illinois, found a hotel room for the night, stayed overnight, had a Chicago dinner that just couldn't be beat. Woke up bright and surly with a little bit of breakfast and had to get started with a 6 a.m. start time because Rebound has a couple of hard definitive rules. Spirit of gravel, do your own damn thing, I don't care. So Rebound, the whole idea is it's supposed to be mirroring Unbound. So 6 a.m. start time. So I got my bike loaded up. I'm ready and raring to go. We're just waiting for the time to start. Oh wait, I gotta be pro. I forgot, we gotta be pro. Okay, now we're pro. Now we're good to go. 6 a.m., let's go. The opening move of my route was to go across 94 in order to get to some local gravel. And the only reason this is even moderately safe is the fact that it's 6 a.m. Great America Amusement Park is right back there. And in about an hour and a half, this is going to be crawling with cars. Had I done this route any other time than 6 a.m., it would have been, well, I probably wouldn't have gotten run over. So I want to get out of here as fast as I can. That's I-94, people. And it's actually that opening segment is the main reason I'm not publishing my route, because I don't want anybody else doing this. Dangerous. Get me off of this road. All right. Let's talk for a minute here. What this route is going to do is try to highlight some of the unknown gravel in the Chicagoland area. The reason I call things like this locals only gravel is that it's not really on any map. Unless you live around here or unless you crawl through OpenStreetMap, you wouldn't know it exists. It'll be our little secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. So far, the gravel has been smoother than the pavement. Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time, random sign. Let's go. But the nice thing about that gravel is it does connect to the Des Plaines River Trail, the DPRT, which is the big one that everybody knows in the area. DPRT is about 60 miles from north to south, but here's the issue with it right now. It's been raining pretty solidly for the past several weeks, and the Des Plaines River flooded. Yeah, this is okay. And riding through a couple of the tunnels were okay. Then I got to the first bad closure. Okay. Well, no, I don't think that. Nope. We're over the brakes. I didn't see a bailout, so we're gonna try that. Woohoo! Rerouting on the fly, always fun. Okay, hang on, time out. Okay, so... Okay, got it. Now I know where I am. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're back on the trail. All right, we're good. Let's motor. I'm so far beyond schedule, it's not even funny. So I didn't have a chance to explain this, why there's so much flooding on this trail. The Des Plaines River Trail parallels the Des Plaines River. And when it floods, so does the trail. It's supposed to rain later. And here I am, wearing funny clothing, out in the woods, getting eaten by mosquitoes. Feels just like old times.
Down the street with your red lips and funky beat, you better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die. Hey, swing those hips around.
Would you leave Chicago? Would you leave Chicago?
Always down and ready to ride.
Just had a rain-induced crash. Bandage myself up and clean up a little bit. Rainbows, you think? Rainbows? Yeah, let's do rainbows. Also, I have to remove the bottle cages from the sides of the container here, because the crash completely destroyed the bottle cages. Awesome. It's not an adventure till something goes wrong. Yeah, right. So now we're running very, very off schedule. Do we turn around and call this one a 60-mile ride, or do I forge ahead and go for the 100? I'm already out here. Let's just do the 100, I guess. When I plan my routes, I always try to plan it so that, hey, there's a bicycle shop somewhere on the route. So in a worst case scenario, I can pop into a bike shop, and in this case I had to. So you see this sign right over here. That's because the Des Plaines River Trail, if I continue forward, will actually cross over a railroad track, and that railroad track is private property. So what that literally means is that if I continue to go that way, I will be trespassing. Now a lot of people just do it anyway, but there's a general rule of thumb. Do not break the law on video and then put it up on YouTube. Bad idea. So we're going around. Hopefully we can solve one problem by going a little off script. Yes! I believe we're saved. So what was I so happy about? I found a Wheel and Sprocket, which is a bike shop that was one road off of my route. So on the bright side, now I have my bottle cages fixed. We're good to go for the rest of the ride. According to my Garmin data, the temperatures were averaging between 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's not the temperatures you want to be out riding your bike in the rain in. And of course it picked up raining. Why wouldn't it? Look at now. Right now my Garmin head unit is freaking out. because of the rain, it's thinking that almost every raindrop that hits it is an instruction. The rain was coming down so hard that it was hitting my Garmin and causing random inputs, so many random inputs, that it actually deleted my heart monitor. And yes, I did lock the screen. The rain turned off the screen lock. It was crazy. You know it's coming down hard when the deer are looking at you like, dude, what are you doing out here? And it just progressively got harder rain, heavier rain. It got to the point where visibility was almost nothing. What I didn't realize was that I was starting to make very poor decisions. Instead of working around a construction crew, I just plowed straight ahead because I was having some bad brain fog issues. At about the 60-mile mark, I stopped at a gas station, which was a planned stop. And this is not a big gas station. This is maybe about the size of a 2-car garage, being generous. They had one kiosk that had like candy and other snacks. I did 3 laps of that kiosk, unable to decide on something to grab to eat. And that's when I realized that I was in really deep trouble. So right now I'm sheltering in a metro station for a moment. I'm trying to decide what's going to win out, my health or my bravado. One of the hardest things to do when you're doing a bike ride like this is to stop and kind of go, okay, what's going on? Am I in trouble? How much trouble am I in? What's going on? And all signs were pointing to starting to enter hypothermia. It's been bad. I've been ignoring it. Problem is I can't really ignore it anymore. So at that point in the ride, I knew where I was. I knew that there were trails. And I knew that I could pull the ripcord. Hey, there is no plan B. You know, the only way back is I gotta push myself back. You know, one of the things oh yeah, you could call an Uber. What Uber would have a bike rack? Maybe I'm just justifying it to myself, but I've kind of reached a point where I've got to kind of put my own health in front of challenges like this. And I think I made the point. I'm happy with where I've gotten on this. So we're gonna get on that road up there. We're gonna scream with the Robert McElroy, and hopefully within an hour and change we'll get to Gurney. And the metro's coming, so I gotta go. Not that I'm taking the metro, although I thought about that, but no. And now the ultimate insult on injury. The lead GoPro just died. At this point, it's still a 20-mile ride. So instead of 100, we get 90. I'm okay with that. This looks familiar. This could be a problem. Yeesh. Okay, that's pretty bad. However, I do see an alternative, which is better than going back for a couple miles. This would be a big nope. I cannot ride my bike on that. That is illegal. All right. What are my options? There's no other option. I have to go that way because I literally cannot go backwards. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna take you guys with me on this one. I am so gonna fall over. All right. Okay, I don't have much choice. It is past the rims. Yeah, don't do that, people. If I went backwards, I would have to backtrack easily 10-15 miles. The last camera got knocked out by the rain, so yeah, I didn't film the limping it back to the hotel room. I didn't film the mandatory celebration because in my mind, there wasn't anything to celebrate. The reason I didn't want to make this video is that, you know, videos like this are supposed to be empowering, right? It's supposed to be, wow, look at this awesome thing that I did. Wow, I'm so cool. Wow, I'm so successful. Because of the rain, because of the visibility, because of the other factors, in my mind, it was a failure. But on the other hand, it happened. On the other hand, it's real. So here's the punchline. There are prizes for completing Rebound. It's all, like I said, it's all corporate. It's Shimano and LSRF and I don't know, other companies that are just like, hey, if you complete this, you'll be put in a random drawing and you might win. Those prizes don't go to normal people like me. I can guarantee you those prizes are going to bots or people that game the system. And they're just gonna resell them. The grand prize is a ticket to Unbound next year, the live event. And I guarantee you they're not going to get that to somebody like me because people like me are not invited to Unbound. I submit as evidence this piece from the 2023 Lifetime Unbound official video.
All the athletes that were complaining about the mud, to be honest, I felt like they took something away from what 70% of the people that did make it through. And that was probably one of the hardest days they've ever had. I can only imagine how proud they are.
That was a pro rider who said that. And I have not gotten a harder fuck you from a professional in my life. And that's coming back to my paintball days when I was being actively threatened by tourney players. And I say that because I know I would probably be in that 30%. And having a pro basically completely dismiss it and say, you know what, don't even come. Fuck you. Yeah, people like me aren't invited to Unbound. Oh, I might do Rebound again next year. Just because it's a fun little challenge. But I'll continue doing it my way, which is not corporate, which is not sponsored, which is just going out and riding. That's kind of what it should be all about anyway, right? Spirit of gravel, am I right? Yeah, I think we're done here. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.